Why, hello there, and welcome back to more ReZero. Now, it does seem like it has been a small length of time since I watched the first season. If you want to know how I arrived at this decision, you can thank the fellows back over on my Discord server. Links in the description and all that. Now, usually I would say something along the lines of, I don't really remember how things turned out, but ReZero has firmly cemented itself in my memory. At least the sheer amount of suffering. And I presume that there is not going to be any changing that anytime soon in the second season, but first, that's right, we're going to have to do some OVAs. And so I'm starting off with Memory Snow, and talking about snow, it couldn't come at a better time because I managed to actually slightly burn my hand, so thinking about something nice and chilly would be quite nice. And so, make yourself comfortable, sit back and let the icy tendrils of fate sink in deep, and let's begin. Straight in with the... was it now? Fearsome battle, you say. But straight in with the orchestral music. Are we... Invasions. We are just getting a rundown of what went on. I like the... what is essentially a phone game CG imagery just then. I appreciate the attempt at storytelling. Is he just got bored and is now just role-playing? The most important. Understood. Well, that lasted long. I'm sorry, you must be mistaking him for someone else. That's too much information, and please don't hold on to him. Should you be explaining it in that kind of way? Yeah, she's gonna be annoyed. It's not really surprising. He's become a bit of a role model for this group of kids. Has the forest now become safer for them since it's been slightly cleared out? A field of flowers? Yep, that is actually a not bad spot. That poor flower. Is that a indication of things to come? And with the petals themselves flying off in the breeze. I know you're setting the scene for the future. I see winter is coming, and relatively soon. Was that a dream or an actual experience? Huh. Yeah, he's fine for now, but why are you watching over him? Come on, Rem. Personal space! I I did actually forget how much of an impact the anguish from Rem's unrequited love was. Yeah, it's not like some special ability. Although a place like this, in an old style castle, might not have the best insulation. I'll be waiting to see it. It is nice to see Subaru actually just carrying out some of the duties and actually doing his work for once. Barging into a room might not be the best idea. And you dote on your sister too much. Missed a bit. If she's just standing there, she has time to clean. What did you trip on? No, we never actually bothered to have a look. They don't have to deal with it. Just in case. Ooh, a little stash. So she hid little party packs around the mansion. Don't imagine what she was like. But that is a rather conspicuous door in the floor. Straight on the offensive, Subaru. Yeah, Subaru has a problem. Well, that was true in his old world. What about this world's laws? They don't even have the have the idea of what the internet is. So explaining that might not be very useful. I think I agree with Ram. This is painful to listen to. Oh no, something's come up. You know, all the frost appearing rapidly on the windows might have something to do with it. Everyone puts on such a brave face when it's cold out. Did she want to run by any chance? She never misses a moment to put him down a little. Although I believe Subaru's angry face there was a bit overboard. Spare underwear? Okay. Did it ever go into his phone and how it stays on? A variation on the counting of sheep, yes, okay. I can't remember what it was that I saw recently, but... Oh, the big puck that throws everything. Ew. Hopefully that's not anything about this over here. I'm not sure how repetition like that is meant to actually help. I've never tried it, so I can't say the efficacy. Wrap up warm. Oh no, it's those Roswells that he was counting. Just what you want to come visit you in your moment of rest. Where have I heard that music? And was that his alarm? Beatrice. I couldn't remember her name. Just happening to be outside of his bedroom. Nothing that she has to trouble herself with. I do think that Beatrice has some grander role to play within the story, but I'm not sure to what extent. There's some expressive faces already. Keep up the optimism, yes. Are you okay, Amelia? Did she fall into a vat of powder? Is that more flags being raised here? Well, there's a lot of heat coming from somewhere for Subaru. Did his mop just freeze? Okay, that goes a bit above and beyond being cold. Yeah. Yeah, if this is a normal uh, experience in this world that we've not been shown yet or before, then why aren't they all more prepared for it? It's fine, he'll just respawn. Done. Yeah, Subaru hasn't really changed out of his tracksuit. What is that? I like the friendly reference between shows. I do know that the authors are friends or something like that, so yeah, it makes sense. He has ingratiated himself with the townsfolk through the various storylines of the past season. Why is I was about to ask why is Rem just standing there like a mother looking after a sick child, and then I realised it's Rem. Hmm. Yeah, well, it might narrow it down. There's not too many inhabitants. I mean, yes and no. We can work out where it's emanating from, but the reason. It's don't let his yeah. But I was gonna say don't let his skin freeze to the doorknob. Yeah, that's what he was looking out for. Yeah, definitely. Make sure that she's in a presentable state. Well, if it didn't, it's been explained now, hasn't it? Maybe she should have a room ready that's actually more able to contain this. It's just it's puberty in this world. Do you really think that you were hiding it in any way? Oh, tightly bound. I thought it was coming from Emilio. Nope, it's Puck. Makes sense because when we saw Big Puck in one of his endings. Okay, does that mean that there are other beings like Puck out there that have this kind of magical release and destroy the ecosystem around them? If you ever want to know what Ram would look like as an egg, there you go. Okay. Yeah, why did you just. Why did he interrupt to just reaffirm what she said? It seeps out. One way of dumbing it down. Can't Puck do it in a less habitated area? Mm-hmm. Putting their lives in danger. Yeah, that's definitely a silly me moment. Puck was backed up a little. Uh-huh. Oh, you just allowed it because cute. Understandable. I feel like the characters around here aren't really appreciating the gravity of the situation. Puck doesn't seem that phased by it. Yep. Well, put those that can't handle the cold in the shed or something. That's useful. By any chance, can you expand the resistance to anyone else? There has to be a reason why that's not possible. That's one of them. Well, it's only a slight downpour. That might have been the gist of it, Roswell, yes. I don't think there is such a useful thing as a thermostat. I thought I'd be used to Subaru's just emotional flips, but you'll just have a big bath altogether. Ah, I see. It's nice and whipped, yeah. How thoughtful. Ugh. That that wasn't his complaint. Oh no, you're a Steph. Have it as a frozen treat. Yeah, I can see a certain mayonnaise lover who would love it, but personally, no. Ah, I see Beatrice is actually starting to feel it now. Flash freeze them all. Hmm. sure. Even if Puck was kidding, there is an element of their personality which kind of wanted to do it. Nah. Okay. Yeah. Who could you have been referring to there? That was a Freudian slip there. We've seen some of Emilia's magic though. But yeah, comparing it to Puck level, yeah, I guess it's not that strong. Is she ever going to make a re-emergence? I can't remember what happened to that character. It's like reminiscing of good times. Yeah. A slight geographical and topological change isn't going to be too bad. You might need more firewood than that. What about the wildlife in the forest? Can't he? I was about to say, can't he get Puck to release a bit into the atmosphere just to at least change it to hail? It would help with the magic release. Winter Festival! Hokkaido. So I was right about Winter Festival, in a way. Pretty close. It's got a snow for that. Yes. Yes, it was. Incredibly necessary. You don't know how necessary it actually was, Emilia. Huh? What's with this soundtrack? He's quite the spokesman, isn't he? None of them know what that is. Wait, you've actually prepared prizes? Wow. They're probably going to be quite terrible. I mean, making the best of a bad situation. Yeah, Subaru is quite adept at that, isn't he? Is there a missing contestant? Kinda. It might destroy their crops and whatnot, so yeah, that could be an issue. But the expansion of the barrier to include the grounds as well probably helps with Puck's magic release, which would bring down the time frame a little. A great host, as usual. Buenos Aires, yeah, I'm getting flashbacks to Duolingo. How many times did I have to spell that in katakana? Fighting fair. Hmm. Nice. Very good. Actually, for a child, making a rabbit is rather quite defined and yeah, well done. It is only temporary though. Snow sculptures are just ephemeral in nature. Missiles? It's a Gundam rabbit. Do you have enough snow to dump on him? I think more into rabbits than robots. Small distinction, I know. She kept the little face. How is she actually going to feel getting involved? And it's been a while since I've heard that crunch of snow underfoot. I wouldn't mind if it got a bit colder. Wow, for first try, I'm guessing, some of these aren't too bad. Well, yeah, that's not a bad face sculpture. That is. He has some talent. Deducted points just because of Subaru's past experiences. It's not necessarily against the rules. It is, technically. But she joined late. She needs a bit of a handicap. I understand Roswell and the village chief or elder or whoever he is. No one's going to want it, are they? Hopefully he isn't. Well, luckily, because there are other judges, he's not going to have a biased opinion on who's winning. Oh no. Rem, you didn't. Is it going to be like a split down the middle? Great sculpture of Subaru and then an insulting sculpture of Subaru. I do like seeing the little glimpses of. Oh, there's another little sculpture over there. Glimpses of what the villagers have done. Are these the cotton lined maid uniforms that were being talked about? Hmm. Somehow I don't think I'm going to agree. Super wild. Oh. I think Roswell's not going to be happy about a sculpture of someone usurping his position. There is a stunned silence. KO! That did seem like a Street Fighter end of the round. 4. You really got their hopes up there. Roswell, you sadistic bastard. But maybe the sisters are just too different to be able to get on well. A nice song with vocals in the background for this. Starting to question his tastes. There should be a routine of, which ones he goes around and looks at. Oh yeah, this is gonna go. Oh, no, that works. Yeah. Eight points. Although I don't think many kids would laugh at the fact that their sculptures being destroyed in front of them. Can't be angry for too long. Just make two separate statues in the end. Is Beatrice's going to be just a snow puck? And considering the crazy and fun snow festival, all they're doing is making snow sculptures. Is there going to be anything else to it? Are these all the spirits around as well? Was it 9 out of 30? Oh god, it looks like the thing from Neverending Story. Neverending Story. That was a great impression, Pug. Seriously. I wonder why that is. Really? I guess this world doesn't really have the idea of convenience food. But like I said earlier, there is a sort of beauty in how short-lived these kind of things are. This definitely beats just sitting and shivering inside of the mansion. Yeah, you could probably have a better plan. I saw Puck's tiny little shot glass instead of a regular size glass. He doesn't get a say in that, does he? Stalker Genite. Danger! Danger! What is his conduct going to be? Being talked down to by Amelia like that. Oh. How old did you think he was? 12? That's not better! Good. Better. Don't explain the reason behind the rules there. That does make it sound any better. For the best. If only he could release the pent up energy like he could punch. Yeah, she can handle it very well. At least she is a merry drunk. One thing that I don't miss is looking after drunk people. Is he in the midst of having a breakdown? At least the lamp pillow is being repaid. Ouch. She's an angry drunk. When Roswell appears, that's where I draw the line. I was about to question that hand. Yeah, I was about to say she's a cat. Well, Onis have a history about drinking, at least depending on the story. Very dignified. Yeah. Nice bath the Puck is having. Still missing one. And what is going to be the revelation when he actually talks to her? I see that she's found a new pillow. I'm wondering what is going to be the possibly soul-breaking reason behind her isolation. He's only talking to you due to what am I talking about? You don't really know much about Beatrice. She's into the getting into the party mood, I see. Is that the true here? Is it the same Starscape? Yeah, he's just pointing one at random. That one looks bright. He's doing a poor job at explaining constellations and stars. Nah, we're good. He can't ever live up to the brightness of those stars. He's always going to be secondary. Have you found a new home, Puck? You're never leaving that little bowl. I was right. They are the spirits. Hard to tell them apart from the stars now, though. Quite a lot of light pollution. Also, is it wise to give alcohol to Puck, who's trying to mediate how much mana they release? I suppose. Game Girl bathwater. Yeah, that's not going to cause any permanent damage, is it? Good thing they don't have like meteorological weather reporting and all that. Run, Felt. Run from... damn it, I can't remember his name. All I know is that he's really overpowered. One way of putting it. Forever with that short and curt attitude. She has her own reasons. I feel like you're not being entirely truthful with that statement. And I'm actually surprised at how nice this entire thing has been. There hasn't been any dramatic life or death situations. It's just been relatively sweet. Yeah, he does have out of the box kind of thinking. Did she drink too much? Having it be a annual event would actually be alright. But whether or not we'll actually make it to the next year's festival, Yeah, it wasn't a bad little experience. A year is a long time, especially with what's going along with why is Puck being like that? Kind of harsh. Putting a lot of doubt in her mind. It's going back to the usual weather. Nervous? Absolutely not. Why? What does he have to be nervous about? Yeah, he's been there for 4 hours, but it's fine. Great. And there's no way that you can ruin it now. Cut to credits. Don't do anything to destroy this image. But we know that the future is not going to be roses and I don't know what the phrase is, but it's not going to be an easy journey. So maybe what Puck was saying will come to fruition. And this is just a little OVA to the season, so I'm not sure. This was a nice ease back into ReZero, and having those lighter moments like this here encapsulates when things go right. And I'm kind of expecting the second one to be when things hit a little snag. And the characters that we have with Rem and Ram, they've kind of been, yeah, we know what's going on there. Amelia and her connection to the witch is something that needs to be explored, but a lot about Beatrice and what is there. ReZero is the type of show where it wouldn't just be she hides herself away and keeps herself in solitude because that's her character. There would be an origin point to that, and whether or not it would be explained is it's likely, but if you had to vote on what your favourite of those snow sculptures was, do you believe the Super Robot Rabbit Mark 1 should have deserved the first prize. But one thing I do know is that if I was to ever take part in a competition like that, it would actually be very taxing. For some reason, I've never been able to get the idea of creating a sculpture in my mind. I've tried it with various things like clay and like sheets of cloth that are coated in this plaster, and you wet it and wrap. I'm sure someone out there will know, but yeah, you're not going to tell me, are you? And with Subaru's massive emotional jumps, I'm not sure what his intoxicated state would be. Personally, I'm leaning slightly towards one of those depressed drunks. Depends on the situation for him, really. How hard the morning's been. But if you enjoyed this OVA and thought that it was a nice little comeback to ReZero, then let me know down below. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, maybe leave a like on the video. But of course, one OVA, then Season 2. Are you looking forward to it? Just remember to wrap yourself up warm. Maybe don't touch that festive alcohol. Get some rest. See you on the next one. If you want to be the helping hand upgrading the snow bunny that is my channel with extra booster packs and lasers, then consider helping me out on Patreon. Because Sal, Raywin, Denomit1997, Shiwan ASD, Stinsfire Mecha and everyone else are the unbiased judges to my sculpture contest. So thank you.